Hi，咁多位你哋好。
Hi, welcome back to the channel.
OK，而家今次咧，我哋講嘅係2023年嘅九宮飛星。
So today we're going to be talking about 2023's 9 directions.
好，咁多位觀眾要留意住啦。事關咧，今年咧正式入兔年咧係2023年嘅2月4號。
So this year, the official step into the new year is in February 4th, 2023.
所以咧即係2022年擺開嗰啲嘢咧，就唔好喐佢住啦。尤其是個5層風鈴添，就千祈唔好喐佢啦。
So for all the things that you've placed for the year of 2020, if you did, you don't and you shouldn't move any of it yet, especially the wind chime that you have placed in your house if you did place one.
係啦，事關咧，始終都係未真係踏入兔年咧，就會危險啲嘅。OK， 嗱，咁我而家講咧就係由東開始。OK， 嗱，今年個東咧就喺2刻入個東位啦，咁就加埋個太歲啦，咁咧凡事就要小心啲啦。
So we're going to start with the direction of east. So because we're the placement of the stars and the, year of the rabbit, the people born in the year rabbit, the bad star that year is on the east side, you have to be extra cautious.
尤其是動土啊，如果你屋企喺門口大門咧，就喺正個東咧，咁就小心啦。
Especially if you are planning to do any construction or any remodeling of your structure of your house, any movement of soil on the east side, you got to be extra cautious.
事關咧太歲喺度啦，加埋個2刻咧，就會有機會將嗰個運程個病情會加大嘅，所以小心啲。OK， 咁我建議咧，你喺嗰度咧就最好就擺個黑色嘅葫蘆啦。
So because of the placement of the 2 stars and the direction of where it actually is this year, if you are so happen to get sick and you actually, remodel or move the soil on the east side, it can actually get a lot worse. So in order to help, we suggest getting a black gourd. And also adding 6 dynasty coins if you can, and that will usually help suppress the problems.
OK， 嗱，咁跟住就到東南咯喎。
So next is southeast.
OK， 咁三碧星咧就飛到去嗰個位置啦。三碧星咧就通常即係我哋都係叫是非星啊，容易鬧交啊、成啊咁嘅星嚟嘅。
So in the direction of the southeast this year, it's the 3rd star, which is the star of gossip.
咁所以我建議咧嗰個位置咧就最好擺啲咧玉石嘅和合二仙啦。
So we suggest to get a jaded statue of this Buddhist here.
OK，
no translation.
OK， 咁咧跟住咧就最好可以的話咧就或者如果冇和合二仙嘅話就擺個福祿壽啦。
Or if you don't have it, you can put a footlooksa, which is right here.
OK， 嗱，咁跟住咧又去到南咯喎，講到。
So now we're at the south.
OK， 咁南咧就八白星飛到啦。咁八白星咧係人都知道其實係一個財宮嘅星嚟嘅。
So in the direction of the south, we have the 8th star, which is basically the star of like wealth.
OK， 咁我建議你咧喺嗰個位置咧就擺個木嘅錢箱。
So we highly suggest, if you can, to find a wooden chest, wooden like money chest, to put it in that direction.
OK， 咁木嘅錢箱裏邊咧就擺啲珠寶首飾啊、金器啊，咁即係同埋啲錢啊，咁你自己擠落去就得噶啦。
So within that money chest, obviously we want you to put, some currencies you have, some jewelry you can, to represent the wealth and the building of wealth.
OK， 嗱，咁例如冇咗咁，譬如我冇木錢箱擺咩咧？咁你可以擺8粒嘅石頭，不過就圓揼住嚟擺。
So if you don't have if you don't have the jewelry or whatever to put inside, you can get 8 white yoksek, jade, white color, 8 of them, and you can put it in there.
OK， 咁跟住就我而家講到係到西南咯喎。
So now it's southwest.
咁咧西南咧就一白星就飛到嗰度啦。咁一白星飛嗰度咧，咁我建議你嗰個位置咧就可以的話咧就擺一隻金嘅狗仔。
So southwest is the star of the 1st star, first white star, and what we suggest for you this year is to put a golden doggy.
又例如可以擺一個聚寶盤嗱，聚寶盤就係同錢箱唔同嘅，聚寶盤咧係一個盤嚟嘅啫。
So, if you don't want to put a golden doggy, we recommend you to get this. It's more of like a money bowl. Picture here.
OK，咁咧咁喺邊咧就都係啦，擺啲珠寶首飾啊、黃金啊咁嘅嘢落去啦。
And again, if you can, put some jewelry, some currencies, some gold. If you have some gold, put it in there.
OK，咁而家就講到西咯喎。
So now we're officially on the west.
係啦，咁西咧就個六白星就飛到個西位啦。咁咧亦都係大利財運嘅喎。
So we are on the 6th white star, and this star is also really, really good for wealth.
喺嗰度咧，我建議你擺一個咧黑色嘅水晶落去。
So we highly recommend if you can to get a black crystal and put it there.
又係圓形嘅。
A round black crystal.
或者擺一套六帝錢啦。
Or again, you can put the 6 dynasty coins. Sorry, 6.
係啦，六帝錢就係你都好多人如果聽開都知道係順字行啦，咁順治啊、康熙啊咁排住落去嘅。OK， 咁我就唔多講啦。咁事關咧嗰個位置咧係用嚟擺飯碗嘅。咁飯碗咧我會下一輯先再講。
So that same spot is also where we'll put the bowl, the chopsticks, and the spoon to generate wealth. But we're not going to go into details. That will be in the next video.
OK， 咁我而家講到咧就係西北位啦。
So now we are on northwest.
OK， 咁西北位咧今年咧就係一個大病星嚟嘅，飛到嗰度。
So unfortunately, the direction of the northwest star this year is the sickness star.
如果睇開我舊年嘅朋友都知道啦，通常咧五黃咧都好緊張嘅。
So, those who normally watch our videos know when we're talking about the 5th yellow star, it's the most, the star we talk about the most because it's the most dangerous star.
係啦，事關咧舊年咧真係好唔好彩咁，我收幾個個案咧，即係收到個消息咧，有幾個我其實都唔係好熟嘅朋友嚟嘅，咁咧就個五黃飛到嗰度就啱啱令到佢真係咁唔好彩而走咗嘅。
So, unfortunately, the past year, we know some people we're not really close to, but keep in contact where their door is in the same direction of where the 5th yellow star is, and unfortunately, they did pass away.
係啦，雖然咧我哋疫情就基本上已經叫過去㗎啦，但係都係小心啲啦。如果個大門真係喺嗰個位置嘅話 ，OK， 咁我都係嗰句啦。通常五黃咧，我一定係擺5層風鈴嘅。
So, usually when we have the 5th yellow star, we always recommend to get the 5 level wind chimes to hang it on the front door if your front door opens on the northwest end.
係啦，等我開門聲咧，睇下最好等佢響咁樣響咧，就會化咗嗰個我哋叫做五黃煞啦。OK， 咁有啲話師傅話我真係唔中意擺風鈴，咁點咧 ？OK， 咁你可以擺一對銅嘅麒麟啊，但係嗰個殺傷力咧係依然會有，就係唔會話好似風鈴咁化得咁好嘅。
So, the reason why for the wind chimes is because when you open and close the door, the sounds that it creates, it actually helps you block out some of that negativity, that energy. Now, some people may not like to put the 5 level wind chimes, and there is another thing you can put, which is a pair of qilin, but the problem is when you put the pair of qilin, the energy is still there, it's just lessened, so we highly do recommend the wind chimes over the qilins.
Yeah, OK， 咁而家就講到北咯喎。
So now we're on north.
OK， 北咧就九紫飛星道啦。咁九紫飛星係人都知啦，嗰個叫做姻緣啊、桃花嘅星嚟嘅。
So in the direction of north, it's the 9th purple star. So with that star, it relates to relationships with, not just romantic, but also platonic relationships.
OK， 咁但係咧，今年個九宮咧。個北位咧，北位係屬水啦，咁九紫係屬火啦，咁其實水同火咁就係不和嘅。OK， 咁如果真係要想加強個桃花嘅話咧，或者加強個人緣嘅話咧，咁我建議你就擺個紅色嘅木嘅盒，咁咧就裏邊加一個粉紅色嘅水晶。
So, the direction of north, normally the element of it is water, but this star specifically, the element is fire. So we know that fire and water are not really compatible for one another. So in order to increase the energy in this area of the north, we recommend you to get a red wooden box, and within the red wooden box, put a pink circle crystal.
OK， 咁有啲話師傅話我揾唔到個紅色嘅木口喎，咁點算啊？咁你就買一粒粉紅色嘅圓水晶啦，咁都可以做到嗰個效果嘅。
And if you really can't find a red wooden box, you can still put the circular pink crystal and the effects will still be the same.
或者買一對紅色嘅粉紅色嘅水晶鴛鴦都得嘅。
Or if you can and you can find a pair of mandarin ducks, it's in Chinese culture when you get married, you get a pair of mandarin ducks in pink crystal, that would also work.
OK， 咁而家我哋講到咧就係東北咯喎。
So now we are on northeast.
OK， 咁東北咧就個七赤就飛到啦。咁七赤咧就係一個破壞性嘅星嚟嘅。
So the northwest star is the 7th green star, and this star is a destroying star.
咁又佢又破壞到你個財運啊、成啊會退財啊，或者運氣會退嘅。
And what it destroys, unfortunately, it has to do with your luck and your wealth.
所以我建議你最好就買一個可以銅製或者真係黃金做嘅元寶，咁就擺喺嗰個位置，等啲財咧佢可以夠重咧擲住，唔好等啲財同埋啲氣退走咗去。
And we recommend if you really can to buy a copper, or if you really can, get a gold. This is a picture here. It's like an old currency that we use in China. And the heavier it is, right, if it's copper or it's gold, the better it is because it will help you weigh down your own wealth and keep it instead of losing it.
又或者可以擺8個銅錢啦。
Or you can put 8 of the dynasty coins.
係啦，要擺圓形。
In a circle.
OK， 咁咧跟住就講到中宮咯噃。
So now we're in the middle of the house now.
OK， 咁中宮今年咧就個4、6星就飛到嗰度啦，即係即係文昌啦，我哋叫做。
So in the middle of the house this year, it's the 4th green star, which has to do with, your knowledge and your intellect.
OK， 咁我建議咧嗰個位置咧就擺一個要擺個白色嘅文昌塔。
So this year we recommend you to get a, the pagoda, but also a white jaded pagoda.
咁咧就加4支嘅富貴竹。
And you can add 4 bamboo sticks.
咁咧等成家人嗰個你諗嘢啊都會清晰啲。
And this should help the whole entire family, have a clearer mindset and faster thinking.
OK 嗱，咁今年嘅9宮飛星我就講晒啦。咁我喺度恭祝各位咧就新年快樂啦，就身體健康啦，個個都可以好似兔仔咁不停係咁奔跑咁樣，越奔跑得多，咁你自然就個人嘅力量就會大。點解咧？使你喐得多嘅，你嘅精氣神就會強。
So we want to wish everyone here a happy New Year, Chinese and the American New Year, or wherever you are. We also wish that everybody stays healthy, that you get to run around like little rabbits, because the more you run around, the more energy you generate, the more positivity you have, the better it will be for you.
嗱，記得啦，兔年係2023年嘅2月4號星期6先至正式嘅踏入兔年。咁我哋個唐人年都係未正式轉入兔年㗎。
So don't forget, a reminder again, the start of the actual new year into the year of the rabbit doesn't start until February 4th, the Saturday.
嗱，咁飯碗同接財神，咁我哋就下一輯先講啦喎。
So if you want to stay tuned for the next video, we're going to be talking about generating wealth and how to generate it. So if you like our videos, don't forget always to like, comment, and subscribe.
記得撳掣我哋先可以通知到你㗎。
Bye.
Bye bye.